So this is question number 2. And again, we have the constant K. So we have constant K, which is always the same in air. And this problem talks about 2 balloons. This time the balloons have a charge of positive 3.37 microcoulombs and negative 8.21 microcoulombs. Since the charges are opposite, we know that the force is attractive. And because our constant has coulombs, we have to convert microcoulombs into coulombs. And so basically, we can just multiply times 10 to the negative 6. So as we start to list the variables that we know, the first charge is equal to 3.37 times 10, what is that? Times 10 to the negative 6 coulombs. Q2 is 8.21 times 10 to the negative 6 coulombs. And the force is 0.626 newtons. All right. And the equation is going to be the same. So we're looking at force, and I'm not going to write the electrical subscript, is equal to the absolute value of the first charge times the absolute value of the second charge divided by the distance squared. Okay, times K. Look at that. Important for our units. All right. Now the reason I put absolute value signs around here again is because we're only interested in the magnitude of the charge when we're doing the math. We're not interested in the direction or the sign of the force. All right, so if we start, let's see, we're being asked for the distance. And so D is what we're solving for. So I'm just going to quickly rearrange the equation, and I know that D squared is going to be the absolute value of Q1 times the absolute value of Q2 divided by the force times the constant. So if I want to know D, then I'm going to find the square root of both sides. So if I plug numbers in, D is going to be equal to the square root of 3.37 times 10 to the negative 6 coulombs times 8.21 times 10 to the negative 6 coulombs. And send that out a little bit. Times 9.0 times 10 to the 9th. And then we've got the units are going to be newtons, meters squared over distance squared. And then we'll divide that by the force, which is 0.0626 newtons. All right, so then you just plug that into your calculator. I'm going to let you do that. You're going to want to do all of the math under the square root sign first, and then find the square root of that, and then that will be the distance.